And hope in their hearts. Young men and women from northeastern India flock to the metros in search of a better life. For many, their dreams turn into a reality, but for many, it turns into a nightmare. In this special feature from Northeast Live, we tell you the stories of tragedy, of resilience, of survival and success.
It's been 9 years, yet Beena Rani, name changed, still awakens in a cold sweat, haunted by the memory of that fateful evening in 2016. Her niece, Reena, name changed, an orphan who had recently arrived in Delhi in pursuit of education and employment, was brutally raped, dumped by the roadside in South Delhi, left to die. Reena had stepped out around 6 p.m. to buy some bananas. When she hadn't returned after 2 hours, Beena grew anxious. Repeated calls to her mobile went unanswered. By 9 p.m., Beena and her husband hurried to the local police station to file a missing persons report. They spent the night scouring nearby areas, but there was no sign of Reena.
This incident happened in 2016 January. We were so scared that whether she will return home alive or not. So the next day when we found her, actually we don't know what to say. I just give thanks to God. At least she is returning to us. Whatever happened is our, is our luck. We can't predict our life. So among such bad incidents or unfortunate incidents, I must say that we are very lucky that to have her back alive, and justice was served, even though it took a very long year, because this whole almost 10 years, my husband and myself, we have faced lots of mental stress. Whenever we went to the court, the child is so traumatized that even during one such statement, one such hearing, she fainted in front of the judge.
Scared and deeply traumatized, Reena eventually returned home.
By the grace of God, after that case, she went back to our native place. She was given a spiritual counseling, and then gradually she started to adapt a normal life. She went to schools, but whenever she happened to hear about this case, again she used to be traumatized. So whatever after that, after she went back, after her final statement, whatever court hearings, me and my husband, we attend, and we never inform anything about the case to her. And now we heard that she got married, and she is blessed with a beautiful son, like is 2 years old. She's staying in a remote area.
From Munirka in South Delhi, we travelled to Rajouri on the Delhi-Haryana border near Gurgaon, where Dr. Sangeeta, a designer from Northeast and a survivor herself, resides. Dr. Sangeeta recounted harrowing tales of young women from the Northeast facing rape and abuse. They were lured into relationships or marriages only to be abandoned after bearing 2, 3 or 4 children, and often after being exploited to transport drugs or launder hawala money through their bank accounts. Narrating some of those horrific incidents, Dr. Sangeeta said,
She was raped by a Nigerian, 3 Nigerian in Dwarka flyover के पास में. Then उसका जो सहेली फ्रेंड 2 लड़की है वो भी अभी भी जेल में है. She was just pass out 12th and she come down for further study. She looked like little bit tomboy girls, and she is very simple. She was doing emissions in Punjab, not here, Chandigarh I think, and she come down for the New Year because she was alone there. She come down for the New Year and in Delhi, and 2 girls were her friend. Said like Delhi का showroom दिखाऊंगी, like mall दिखाऊंगी, द्वारका mall दिखाऊंगी बोल के, like they took her, and they said like we have to take some money from my room and we'll go. Like that they get up, and there the party was going on, like they make drinks and everything. They said like have 1 pack and we'll go. She said I don't drink. Then they said no, it's party manner, you have to drink 1. She said, no, I won't drink. And then 2 Nigerian catch him and 1 started rape. उसका हाथ से वो Nigerian को push किया, then she ran down. और किसी रास्ते में से किसी लड़का का नंबर से उसने उसका एक close by brother को फ़ोन किया, और द्वारका का flyover के नीचे में she was waiting there shivering, and the person who gave him phone was standing with him. Then with her, then she was bring with the Northeast Cell police, and the police was trying to counsel her, but they cannot. So they bring the girls to my place. I don't ask any questions. Give him glass of water. Then I said, don't worry, auntie is here for you. Why you are worried? What do you want now? Usne kya kiya? I asked, and then she was not crying. She was not saying anything. She was like shocked.
At the heart of support efforts is Helping Hands, with its tagline serving people from Northeast in distress, founded by Robin Hibu, IPS, Special Commissioner of Police in Delhi. A dedicated advocate who has now turned into a messiah of young boys and girls from Northeast, Hibu has been addressing these issues for the last 27 years. He explains the vulnerabilities.
I am speaking today as a president of the Helping Hand NGO, yes, not as a police officer. Yeah. I have been dealing this issue for last more than 27 years. So the reason for what you have very specifically asked is that no doubt they come with hope and dream, but they are not well prepared, number 1. Number 2, they are not able to learn the language of wherever they go. Either they are not able to speak, many of them they can speak Hindi, they can speak Marathi, they can speak even Tamil or whatever, wherever. Yeah. So this is the second point. Third point, the way of life is completely different. It is completely different back home in the northeastern region as well as in the mainland. Food habit is different, culture modeling is different, our way of life is different, food habit is different. Then fourth point, what is really worrisome is that hallucinations of good life, what they see it in the social media, is altogether very different from what is on the ground zero. Really. Then another very, very vital point I want to reason for this kind of landing into trouble or committing suicide and other is that once they come out from their home for their job in the northeastern states, most of them have no security of their career, of their job. 90% land up in a private sector only, unorganized private. Unorganized, and in unorganized private sector, it is very difficult, you know, for even for NGO like us also, even for other authority also, that what they are doing, so and so forth, though there is rules and regulations. So as a result of which the working condition is different, lack of culture mooring, lack of language, even the climatical conditions coming from Shillong or from Nagaland or from Arunachal Pradesh, in extreme heat of 41, 42 degree in Delhi, you will not able to adjust. So these are some of the very what is called region beyond. They are, I know nobody would like to die, but circumstances compel them. Then in this, having this background, the culture of, you know, many a time they are being carried away by false love affairs, by the, you know, by promises and the marriage from the cities, even from the foreigners who are in the cities. So, and most of our young youth are very gullible, naive. They believe world is like back home, very good, and they all are so and so forth. So then further land them into trouble, which lead into all kind of medical complications, unwanted babies, abortion, so and so forth. So that's lead into some kind of a disharmony or anomic in that personal life.
Hibou flags lack of proper skill training, absence of a proper monitoring system, and blames hiring agencies for luring youngsters.
Many of them, they come for job after some kind of training back home. And it seems that there is lack of opportunity back home, entrepreneur or job, so and so forth. I feel that the individual endeavor which has been sucked or which has been I've been grabbed by these rapacious or selfish recruitment agencies. They will fly down to in the state capital of our northeastern region, stay in a flashy hotel, do recruitment, take them here. We have so many cases where once they are selected, mostly unfortunately they select those only who are fair looking and having a good feature, so and so forth, and mostly they are girls from our region. And once they land here, then we have so many cases. They have been separated, they have been asked to wear particular dress, they will, they have been taken to other cities also as a so-called business representative or whatever maybe, even to, to deal with the foreign partners or with other business partners from the other cities. They are asked to wear a dress which are many of them, they don't feel comfortable. So all these things are the reason for their problem. Since there is no, as per our experience says, there is no such thing called that which has a apparatus or a forum or through which you can scrutinize, then you go. It is not happening. Everybody come in their own way. It is coming in a very big way, and as an NGO, our helping an NGO, we have the members, volunteers all over the country, even around the world. We come to the picture only when the problem are already it has happened. So this problem, what we have found in our analysis, in our studies, that most of them have been landed in their own, I would say, in their own evolution, given by a dream by these recruitment agencies. And why I'm against a worrisome trend, because it is increasing more. We are sending their body back. We are sending them those who completely damage their life. But many more are coming again and again without knowing the end. Because since there is no proper awareness, since there is no case study being done, it is not discussed as a priority, unfortunately, back home in our society. So इसी के कारण लोग बस आते जा रहा है. We don't have a regular forum for monitoring, for keeping record, keeping of this massive exodus from our 8 states of the northeastern state.
There have been instances when even Delhi police could not trace the families of the victims. Volunteers of Helping Hands came forward to arrange for a respectful final goodbye for them.
हमने देखा कि यहाँ पे बहुत सारे ऐसे इंसिडेंट्स होते हैं which go unreported और the Delhi police recovered a body by the roadside from मजनू का टीला. उसमें उनके he was clothless, he was wearing his undies. Then उस बॉडी को लेके उन्होंने 20 दिन पुलिस ने बहुत ढूंढा कि we can trace his family, लेकिन उनको कोई ट्रेस मिला नहीं. So the police handed over the body to us. हम लोगों ने जब उनका पोस्टमार्टम चल रहा था, in that time पोस्टमार्टम के टाइम पे जब उनको पता चला कि the last meal he had gahori meat and rice, pork and rice. So they immediately knew that he must be somebody from the northeast. Actually he was murdered and no one knew how he was murdered. I think he was robbed and murdered and by the side of the road उनको फेंक के गए थे. तो हमने उनके अंतिम संस्कार के लिए जो हम लोग लेके गए उनको बुरारी क्रीमेशन ग्राउंड पे, और हम हमेशा अपने हाथ से ही लेके जाते हैं. वी बिलीव कि हम खुद उसमें इन्वॉल्व होंगे तो उनके लास्ट जर्नी के लिए कुछ ना कुछ उनको एक मन से रहेगा, अच्छा एक फील उनको हो जाएगा उनके आफ्टर लाइफ में भी कि ऐसे उनको लावारिस की तरह नहीं छोड़ा गया. सम ऑफ आवर ब्रदर और सिस्टर स्टेप्ड अप, उन्होंने कुछ किया उनको.
Who would not want a good life with all the amenities? It is the low-paying jobs and the high cost of living in metros that complicate things for many. Many find it extremely difficult to make ends meet, having come so far away from their home. Many find it very tough and they do not want to face the hardship anymore.
Most often, the young men and women from Northeast end up living in dingy, cramped, one-room accommodations like these. The allure of glitz and glamour draws people to metropolitan cities, but upon arrival, they confront the harsh realities of urban life. Unable to cope, many end their life. Bruce, a volunteer with Helping Hands, said,
I have been involved in 10 to 15 burials, I'm very much sure, but I could not count exactly 13, 14, it must be around 13, 14, 15, I could not say exactly. And the latest burial was in, there are many burials because sometimes there is no family, no relatives who claim to claim the body. In 2017, two siblings, brother and sister. The brother was 25 years old. He died, and we buried here. It was in March 2017. And the same year, unfortunately, in November 2017, his younger sister, who was a 24-year-old girl, working in BPO, she was found dead. If somebody died in a far place or near place, we have to carry the dead body to home. Yeah. That is in our mind. When we found dead bodies, that comes in our mind. Oh, if he or she has a family, the family will claim the body and they will brought home. At least that came into our mind, and it is very emotional sometimes. Though even we are a man, tears almost come out in our eyes because seeing the helpless dead body lying and we have to bury it, it touches our heart, really. And it's so painful.
They came to Delhi hoping to find a better life. But all that they found was abuse, hatred, assault, many raped, murdered, bodies left to rot, till some kind soul found them and brought them here to rest in peace. Peace that they never found while they were alive.
Nelly, who had to leave his home and come all the way to Delhi to earn a living, wants better educational institutes and employment opportunities back home.
See, I'm not blaming to any of our leaders, but I have a question to raise. Why don't they make an institution back in Northeast? Why don't they make a hospital? Why don't they make education or coaching institute or maybe a small restaurant so that our people don't have to come here to work?
So what is it about men and women from Northeast that they face racial slurs or are abused and violated? We spoke to 𝗕𝗶𝗴, a local resident.
यूपी पूरा पर्दे में रहता है, चाहे वो कोई भी कम्युनिटी के लोग, हिंदू हो, मुस्लिम हो, उन राजस्थान पूरा पर्दे का शहर है, मतलब स्टेट है, हरियाणा पूरा पर्दे का स्टेट है। अब इन यहाँ के लोगों और दिल्ली, इवन कि दिल्ली के जितने लोकल देहात के गांव हैं, यहाँ पर्दा अभी लास्ट टाइम तक भी अभी भी है, आज के दिन भी है। अगर आप हुमायूंपुर गांव की बात करेंगे तो थोड़ा यहाँ शहरीकरण हो गया इस वजह से। अगर आप नजफगढ़ चले जाइए, आपको घूमट करने वाले लोग मिलेंगे। आपको अगर छोटे भाई की वाइफ है, वो उस रूम में ही नहीं आएगी अगर बड़े भाई। अब ये देखिए, वो लोग यहाँ काम करते हैं, वो लोग यहाँ रहते हैं, वही लोगों ने यहाँ रेंट पे लिया है या परचेज़ करके रह रहे हैं, क्योंकि सबसे ज़्यादा दिल्ली में ही जब मैन पावर की ज़रूरत थी तो इन्हीं स्टेट से सबसे ज़्यादा लोग आए। अब बाद में आना शुरू हुए नॉर्थ ईस्ट के लोग। उनकी लाइफस्टाइल, उनके का रहन सहन वो ओपन है, उनको बिल्कुल भी नहीं फ़र्क पड़ता कि उन्होंने शॉर्ट्स पहने हुए हैं, उनको बुरा ही नहीं लगता। अब हरियाणा के आदमी को अगर शॉर्ट्स में लड़की दिख जाए तो उसको तो सोचता है कि पहना ही नहीं कुछ भी। हाँ, ये तो है कि नॉर्थ ईस्ट के लोग बहुत ओपन माइंड, दिल के अच्छे हैं, उनको नहीं पता कि ये नैरो माइंडेड है यहाँ चारों तरफ। बड़े कॉलेजों में देखते हैं 5 नॉर्थ ईस्ट के बच्चे हैं, अलग अलग कोर्सेज में हैं, तो 10 दिन बाद वो 5 ही एक साथ मिलेंगे, नहीं भूलते। ये तो थोड़ी सी जागरूकता आप लोगों को या नॉर्थ ईस्ट से उनको लानी चाहिए कि भाई आप लोग घुलो मिलो, बात करो। कोई अगर तुम्हें लगता है कि गलत बात कर रहा है तो उसके मुंह में थप्पड़ मारो, डर जाएगा वो। तुम डरते डरते रहोगे तो वो और ज़्यादा डराएगा। दिल्ली, यूपी, हरियाणा से भी तो लोग आए, राजस्थान से भी तो लोग आए, तो नॉर्थ ईस्ट के क्या नहीं करते।
Sayuja, a young woman from Northeast who has been living in Delhi for a long time and is now running a cafe in the city's busy Safdarjung area all by herself, shared her story, a positive outlook.
I've been here for more than 11 years. I have not faced any situations as such because I have been living in a positive way. So even if there are some, there will be people, negative people who will be commenting, who will try to harm us, but it's up to us how we deal it. So we should be actually smart enough to live in the city as well. I studied in Haryana. I did my master's from Haryana. So I was actually the clown there. Clown as in, they used to say, are you from China? Are you from China? Because of my feature. I handled it in a positive way. I didn't feel bad. I didn't get hurt. I enjoyed it. It's because they used to ask me, they used to say, they used to troll me. I used to feel happy. Wow, at least I am the queen there. I am the, I'm getting popular. But yes, some people got, educated through me as well. They got to know that, yeah, there's places like Northeast in India who has different features, like Chinese. You know, it's actually a Mongoloid feature. So imagine an African people coming to our northeastern place. Of course, he will be standing out, right? So same way in this region, this is our total different region. So when our northeastern people here is here, so we will be highlighted.
The good news is, now there is a dedicated cell of Delhi Police called the Special Police Unit for Northeastern Region or SPUNA to ensure the safety and security of the people from Northeast in the national capital. Located in Nanakpura near Moti Bagh in South Delhi, SPUNA is equipped with 24/7 PCR vehicles, and the helpline number for anyone in need is 1093.
The migration of young people from northeastern India to the metros is a story of resilience amid life-altering challenges. With collective action from the state governments of northeastern states to create better employment opportunities, job market-friendly skill training, and better awareness about life in metro, every youth who walk out of their homes for better life can attain success, and most importantly, they may not have to leave their homes at all. With video journalist Debanga Das, 𝗕𝗵𝗹𝗀𝗲𝗏 for Northeast Live in New Delhi.